Well, here we
got
go.
only 2 more X's left.
After this, 2 more. With this one, just 3. So yeah, this one is notorious for crushing you, spiking you, doing all good shit to you.
Oh, I cannot wait to see.
Basically, the game is filled with one-hit kills. There's entire stages that do nothing but squash and step on you. There's a boss that only dies from 1 attack. And there's like secret passageways to get to him. And you often accidentally trigger one unless you're very careful. 0 is unlockable. It's not that hard. But it does take some time.
Oh, look who's back.
No. There's a flashback to X5.
Oh.
Basically, they had a small animated opening explaining the backtrack. And then they're explaining how, or rather, what happened after that. This is one of the possible X5 endings. As said, I was going for the happy ending, or good ending, or whatever ending. In any case, the X6 opening. The game is presuming this happened, so all the other endings are non-canon. Well, according to this at least. So yeah, this was made by a different development team after the original designer of the Megaman team went, like, gone. He started working on Project Zero, which later became Megaman Zero, and the development team just made this.
Huh. Same loading screen as always.
Mm-hmm. Game starts. There's actually spoken dialogue in this game. It is in Japanese, but yeah. I'm not gonna sit through this because the background music is horrible. I'm not gonna skip it either. I'm just gonna like fast forward it like this. If someone is really desperate on YouTube or something, they can just pause the video. Well, this says enough.
He appears to be flaming.
He appears to be a maverick. Well, the plot in this one is understandable, but it shouldn't have been. This like broke the entire Zero series. Also, I like how they're like EX. There's no one else left to fight. Yes, there is. Oh look, Axe was taking a nap. Well, we get the first stage. Also, something you are going to be happy with, especially you, Darkenfire. You get the Z-Saber for X.
Oh, wow.
And we have random frame drop out of nowhere.
Oh, hey, you still have the ultimate armor.
No, this is Falcon. One sec, it seems to be stabilizing. Yeah, I'm going to pause the video a sec. I think there's a process running in the background. Okay, this seems to have fixed it. Only not really. Oh, there it goes. Probably my computer doing something. What?
He's really slow with that freaking saber. Maybe
yeah, he only has 1 slash.
You should just stick with the buster.
You should for most, but there are enemies and objects you can only blow up with the saber. Like this. The buster just pelts off. If you open that chat, he actually says it's time to use Zero's power or something. It's a bit of a nuisance because there's going to be enemies later on that actually are very easy to beat when using the Z-Saber, but other than that, they're freaking hard. Like the boss I always do first, Commander Yama or something. I always just stand in front of him with full health and spam the Z-Saber. That kills him. The bosses in this one are again not much of a challenge, but they're still enough of a nuisance to be annoying.
Let me guess, that's an insta-kill.
No, the Abyss is, and if they hit me, it is as well, but... Oh shit. I don't like drills. Sorry.
Yeah.
Stop. It's a trap!
Oh.
I can barely hit the box, but okay. There you are. I still don't get why they randomly picked this armor. Okay, granted, they've been using the... Oh, previous game gives you the next armor, but... Why Falcon? I would have been happy with Gia, but... Granted, it can use special weapons, but why a dumbed down Falcon? Because it's like, the armor has the same pierce shot, but it lost the ability to almost infinitely fly. Also, this enemy doesn't really take damage, it's more you hit the ball with anything. And it will, like, stop sending data a sec or whatever. Pop up, take off a fourth of the health, come back up. It's really nothing special.
Wow.
I mean, now he has 1 health left. And the second he regens the ball, he dies. He actually only takes 4 hits.
Oh my god.
Now, however, comes the real problem. Remember that I mentioned there's an unbeatable boss?
Vaguely.
Also, yes, that is a purple 0.
Flamboyant 0.
Do not question Capcom's measurements. Is it 0? He's actually pretty easy to unlock here, but then they got the hang of it, and in X7 they made X an unlockable. What were they thinking, the JPEG? Oh yeah, so this is our you cannot beat me boss, because, I mean, look at him. You hit him, he doesn't take damage. The point is you're supposed to dodge his attacks for a bit. When you actually fight him, he moves a lot faster, which I personally like more, because right now, this is pretty slow to dodge. Bye, hi Max. Oh, the virus is here referred to as Nightmare. So, get ready to see the word nightmare a lot. It's like, oh, the nightmare, the nightmare, the nightmare. Oh my god. The nightmare. A kind of dream for human beings. No, it's a nightmare. The plot in this game is like... What were they smoking? The only thing that makes sense is Sigma for once. You know, like how he comes back every time with a brand new body?
Mm-hmm.
This time he comes back and he's like practically a zombie. He's just mad with revenge and is like, I must kill you. And that is all he friggin' cares about. Unite with us and help our cause. There's again 2 armors in this game, plus an ultimate, Blade and Shadow. Or Ninja. Ninja is basically, you have Spike Art. It's basically like a fast and strong Gia. It's very useful in a lot of stages, and Blade can basically dash in all 4 directions. The only problem is there's actually a stage where you'd think, oh, let's use Ninja here, but there's like a depth gap you can't cross. We cannot let these... Oh, God. Basically, the entire plot is, there are now phenomenal hunters and ex-hunters who have all been infected by quote-unquote the Nightmare. And X is basically trying to clear Zero's name and defending all the humans and shit. Oh, they actually are like, oh, you want to use X or Falcon? Falcon. Punch! The only thing I hate is they're no longer displaying, like, a display picture, so you're not really sure who is what. Like, I mean, I've played this game enough to know Falcon Armor is Falcon Armor, but let's say you don't know that thing is called Falcon Armor. You'll be like, I don't know who this is, I want to play as X.
Ready?
The only good thing about this game, in my opinion, or rather, one of the things they started being good with, is the fact that you have the option not to open the chat messages. Oh, and those guys saying help, they disappear after a few moments or get infected.